151, там будет работать пеший патруль, как приняли.
Out on patrol with Kiev's new police force, the most visible sign of reform here.
Там пешие будут работать, да?
There's a call, a complaint about antisocial behaviour. She says workmen renovating a flat upstairs are chucking rubbish out of the window. The officers go up to investigate. It's a public relations exercise as much as maintaining the law. Freshly trained recruits, average age mid-20s, calm and polite, so different from the old police, who are more likely to harass you than help you. They find no wrongdoing. But even so, the woman says she's grateful. What do you think's the main difference between you and the old police?
The main one, we don't rob the people. We don't take money from them. It's they used to old police. They used to asking for money, even if it's not like big traffic violation, like some small stuff, and they asking, they robbing.
We are more sensitive. We're more sensible. We're more patient with the citizens, and we work for people. We're not to try to judge someone. We try to help.
105-й прибули на місце. Працюєте вже?
Another call, this time a dispute between neighbours.
А почему вона б'є?
Того, що він зробив подлость.
Яку саме подлость?
Look at what that scumbag did, she says.
Не оскорбляйте, пожалуйста.
Mind your language, says the policeman. So, Valery, what's the essence of the problem here?
The problem here is because of this white, if you can see on the third level is a white balcony, and it's going to the front a little bit more than the rest of the balconies, and it looks like it's illegal construction. And the people is complaining that they can grow the plants.
Who called you? Was it her who called you?
No, the guy called us.
And why did he call you?
He called us, and because this old woman is annoying, and she's trying to use improperly words.
It sounds trivial, but underneath are deeper tensions. The balcony owner says he's being victimized because he comes from Donetsk, the Russian-speaking region in the east where the fighting has been. He says they accuse him of being a pro-Russian terrorist instead of a proper Ukrainian patriot. They say his behavior to them is just as offensive, a telling sign of how the war in the east is putting new strains on Ukrainian society. He insists on going to make a formal complaint at the local police station. The precinct is still in the hands of the old police. They won't let us in to film. Relations between them and the new patrol cops are difficult.
Бывает так, что мы привозим.
Sometimes we bring in suspects and the old police let them go before we even have a chance to do the paperwork.
Without arrest, без ареста.
Yes, without arresting them. We sometimes bring in drug addicts or violent criminals, and they're all well known to the old police on familiar terms.
Old habits die hard. Patrols like this may reassure citizens, but Ukraine's corruption goes deep, and these young recruits are still just a drop in the ocean.